Today we're going to talk about prompts. There's so much happening in the world of AI, new tools, new techniques, but really the heart of it is learning to prompt. I think this is a skill that will benefit us all for years to come. So I'm just going to go through a few things about prompting to help elevate you on your journey, because I found that these things have been very beneficial for me. So how do you define a prompt? I think the easiest way to think about a prompt is to actually look backwards. If you've got a goal of what you want the output to be, for example, a social media post that is 2 paragraphs, includes hashtags and emojis, and is around a specific topic, what is the components that you need to give to this large language model, to AI like ChatGPT, to get it to output that? So the prompt is the structure and the components that you provide to AI to get the desired output. It's like a language. It is almost like learning another language and just how we communicate with this software. You have to remember also that ChatGPT and other LLMs have a very large knowledge. So the prompt is about refining it. It's about explaining, this is where I want you to focus your attention and provide your expertise in. It is an iterative process. It is not a one and done. ChatGPT in the back end changes all the time. So we need to change the way we prompt when we notice that the prompts that we are getting are not the desired output anymore. And the structure. The structure is very important, and we're just going to focus on that. Now, as you can see on the right hand side here, this is how I structure a prompt, one that I'm going to be reusing. And we use something called markdown. Weirdly, markdown is what is known as a markup language, but really all you need to know is that a hashtag defines a heading. So a single hashtag is H1, heading 1. Double hashtag is heading 2, triple hashtag is heading 3, etc. I normally only use 2. And then we have the double asterisk, which indicates bolding. So within a section, you can then bold some text to show the LLM the hierarchy, the importance of the content that you are describing. And as you can see, we've got our first section, which is to act as an expert. And that is part of that narrowing of the focus of the LLM. The second part is context. These large language models are wanting to please. And so if you don't give them the desired context, they will just make things up. And then instructions. This is where you kind of get into the criteria of what you're defining. I want a social media post designed for Facebook that uses emojis, hashtags. That's 2 paragraphs long. That's in an inspirational tone. And when you combine all of this together, you get a very nicely structured prompt that you can reuse. So hopefully this has helped you understand a little bit about prompt structuring. And in the next video, we'll go through a couple of tips and tricks about how you can get the most out of your prompting.